Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We'll be exploring Nakano today, and the main reason why I'm here is to go to Nakano Broadway, but I'll also share some good food spots and cafes in the area. And the first stop is this onigiri place that I came across while I was on my way to get some coffee, and I just couldn't resist getting a freshly made onigiri for breakfast. They had quite a range to choose from, and they were about $2 each, so I got some karage or Japanese fried chicken and an ikura onigiri, and it was still nice and warm. It's finally time for coffee, and I went to Bara Coffee Stand, and it was just a short walk from the last spot. This little cafe was really cute. The interior was very minimal and clean. They serve a range of coffees as well as non-coffee drinks like matcha and hojicha. They also had some canapés that day, so I had to get one to try. And then I also saw that they had something called a butter bar, so obviously I got that too. And it's a really nice, rich, buttery, caramelly biscuit, which I really enjoyed. For coffee, I got the seasonal special, which is a pumpkin spice latte and a pumpkin cannelé, which had a really nice, soft and tender center, and it was delicious. Nakano Broadway is just a 4-minute walk from the cafe, and I'm here because I really wanted to go to the Murakami store. I've been walking around Nakano Broadway trying to find this Tonari no Zingaro place, and I finally made it. It's like in one of the corners. Hopefully I can show you guys how to get there, because I was walking the whole floor because it's really like a maze, but I'm finally here, and as you guys can see, there is quite a line to get into the store. So hopefully they will still have some products by the time I get in there. I don't really know what I'm after, but I have a feeling when I get in there, I'm going to try and buy everything. Tonari no Zingaro is Takashi Murakami's store, where you can get prints, plushies, these super popular flower cushions, key rings, and so much more. They also had this device that reminded me of a Tamagotchi, but it's called the Flower Go Walk Game. So obviously I had to get one because just look at how cute it is. I'm pretty sure they're only open on weekends from 12 to 5 p.m. They do post their weekly trading hours on their website, so make sure you check before you go. So I lined up for about an hour and a half, and I got there at 12 o'clock, so the store opens at 12 o'clock, and there was already a line like I told you guys before. I finally got in, and they give you 20 minutes to pick what you want, and they give you an iPad, so you pretty much just choose what you want, but while you're there, things may sell out, and I was busy trying to take photos and videos, so I only wanted a few little things anyway. There was this little bag that I wanted in another color that sold out while I was in store, so I ended up going for another color. I'll show you guys later, because once you pay for your stuff, they give you this exchange slip, and then you go downstairs to pick up your items. So the store is on the 4th floor, and you pick up the items on the 2nd floor, which is next to Coffee Zingaro, which is where I want to go. It was like a maze trying to get to the store, but there is a staircase over here. So if you go through this staircase here, it would lead you directly to Tonari no Zingaro. I mean, you can see this over here and you know you're in the right spot. So let's go to the 2nd floor now and pick up the items that I got. Coffee Zingaro is here. So you keep going around the corner, and then the exchange store should be right next to it here. Sorry, that's really poor instructions I'm giving you guys, but you pretty much just need to go around the corner and you see it, because again, you can see the Murakami wallpaper, and there's people lining up in front of the store, so clearly I'm in the right spot. So let's go pick up these items. So I got too excited before. You're meant to wait for them to send you an email to let you know that your order is ready for collection, because I was like, as I was standing outside the pickup point, I actually read the handout that they give you. So I think I'm just gonna go for lunch now, and there is a pizza place somewhere around here that's supposed to be really good, and it's called Tototo. Hopefully they have some spots there and I can have some pizza or pasta. I don't know, I just want to eat everything. So Tototo, such a cute name, is 5 minutes away from Nakano Broadway, and you can actually make reservations online, which I did not do. So when I got there, they were pretty busy, so I left my name down and they told me to come back in half an hour. So it's going to be at 2:30. quite a late lunch, so for now I'm just gonna explore the area. I walked past a cute little cafe before. I think it's called Lou. Let's go see whether they have any little sweets that I can try. No, wait, there's a line. There seems to be a line everywhere. So I guess I'm not going to Lou because there is a line. So I think I'll just explore the area and then I'll show you guys my lunch in a little bit. Tototo is a modern Italian-Japanese restaurant. I don't know how else to put it, and I didn't want to call it fusion, but I guess it kind of is. Anyway, they have a beautiful open kitchen, and I love how creative and different their dishes are here. For starters, I got the salmon roe and yuba risotto. Yuba is tofu skin, and I think they use fresh yuba here because it was very silky and the flavors were so delicate, but then you also get burst of saltiness when you bite into the salmon roe. I also got some fried potato with cheese and some cauliflower fritters. It's fried stuff with cheese, so you can't really go wrong here. This is the beef cheek pasta, and I don't know why I was expecting it to be a tomato-based sauce, but it was more of a lighter type of sauce, and the meat was super tender and melt in your mouth, and the pasta was also cooked really well. I like how you can do half and half pizzas here, so I got a seasonal special on one side, which is the radicchio and cacio cavallo, and I had to try their signature pizza, which is the kochi green pepper shirasu and karasumi pizza. And I know what you're thinking, it doesn't sound like your usual pizza topping, but it was so unusual that I had to try it. I really enjoyed it, even though it did not taste anything like a typical pizza. Having said that though, if you don't like seafood or fishy flavors, then I'd probably go for something else because they have so many other yummy pizzas on their menu. I came back to Nakano Broadway to pick up my Murakami stuff, and now I'm in the basement, and as you guys can see, there are like lots of food places around here, and apparently there's a soft serve place that's really popular, which is probably here because there is a small line, so it's time to get some soft serve. This soft serve shop is called Daily Chico, and they offer 8 different flavors, and you can get them in 3 different sizes: small, medium, or extra large. You can pick up to 3 flavors if you go for the small size, but I wanted all the flavors, so I ended up getting the extra large one, which is only about $10. I got the extra large soft serve, and as you can see, there are 8 different flavors. And I just wanted to show you quickly. It is huge. Look, it's the size of my head. I have to eat it really quickly before it starts falling apart. So, itadakimasu. Now that I've eaten some of the ice cream, I feel like I can actually talk because I was so worried that it was gonna tip over or something. But it's actually super, super yummy. So there are a few flavors. The one at the bottom is lemonade, which is Japanese lemonade. There's vanilla chocolate coffee, strawberry grape. You can barely see the grape anymore because I ate most of it. And then there was also pistachio and pumpkin. All 8 flavors were so yummy. So I recommend that you guys get one of these when you're here. It's time to explore Nakano Broadway. This is a paradise for anyone who's into manga, anime, and collectibles. They have stores that sell posters, vintage toys, and pretty much anything anime related. There's just so much to look at, and you can spend a whole day there without even realizing it. It's such an interesting place, and it's also nostalgic to see some of the vintage toys like Sailor Moon, Monchichi, and My Little Pony. I also found a store that sells bear bricks and some old horse figurines, but it was pretty pricey as expected. The trading hours varies from store to store, and you'll find that some of them only open later in the afternoon. Even if you're not into anime, I still think it's worth checking out because you'll definitely find some cute knickknacks that are great for gifts. Also, if you're into watches, then you have to come here because they have so many stores selling new and vintage watches, and again, there's so much to look at, and they had some crazy watches there, so make sure you add Nakano Broadway to your list of places to visit in Tokyo. Last but not least, I went to Coffee Zingaro to grab a little snack. The interior has a retro kind of vibe with all the neon lights and video game tables. I got a Ramune soda float, which was really refreshing, and I also got some cookies because just look at how cute they are. Thank you guys for watching. In the next video, I show you a really good donut spot in Shibuya and obviously more food places, and then we head to Osaka and I'll show you what I got up to.